Hello, it's Tennille, your Cloth Nappy Doctor. But we're here for Ask Me Anything. I'm meant to be able to see all your comments come up because that's one thing I've been missing out on with the live videos. If anyone's there, just let me know you can see and hear me would be awesome, so I'm not just got a silent mouth and doing a Charlie Chaplin. So Ask Me Anything for August, I'm cold, is breastfeeding, because it's breastfeeding week finished yesterday. So make sure, I hope you entered the competition we had. We had two breastvests and some nursing pads to win. I get to draw that today. Cool. Thanks, Laura. How you going? Glad you could be here. Okay, so I'm on my cold part of the house, so I'm a little bit chilly. And I've got to demonstrate the Breastvest. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about the Breastvest and what it is, and what it's not, and I'm going to go through breast pads because there is a huge variety available. I know we've got 6 sorts at Apikali. I know people go, oh, so too much, I'll just get the cheapest. So they all have different purposes for different mamas and how they breastfeed. So this is about breastfeeding. But we'll start with the Breastvest. Now, I have got comments coming up, so if you have any questions, pop them up. I love to answer them. You can check out my kitchen, which actually looks neat today, which is pretty good. We've got a little bit of a game going on in the group as well. If you type into Google ugly handbag, I think it is, and see what comes up and post it. We're getting some weird stuff. It's a bit of a giggle today. It's Tuesday, moving into the working week. So let's have a chat about the Breastvest. Now we've taken these to expos and been really well received. They're a UK designed product. There is nothing else like it on the market, which is why we're really excited to distribute them. Comes in a lovely little box, some pictures and instructions, although it's not very hard to use. It's very simple. Comes in black or white. Now, it's not a maternity clothing, I suppose you could say. It's like an accessory. So I think there's sometimes a bit of misconception that it's actually an undershirt that you wear. It is, but it's an accessory. So the idea with this product, and I wish I had it when I had all my kids, I really do. I would have saved myself a heap of money. The idea is that it allows you to keep wearing your normal shirts. So I've got a jumper on at the moment. I'll show you how it works in a moment. Allows you to keep wearing your normal shirts. So when I was nursing with my 4 kids, I went and bought all the button front shirts to begin with. So every time I wanted to feed and the kids yelling and feed me, I had to unbutton my shirt and then expose myself and do my thing. That peeved me off by child number 2. So I went into 2 shirts. And you lift one and pull the other one down, and then this one got all stretched. I tried the special maternity shirts that got the lifty bit, but for some reason this bit that flapped over always stretched. I got huge boobs, so you guys are going to know a little bit more about me by the end of this. I had huge boobs when I was nursing. I'm not a big girl, but nursing, huge. So where was I? I was talking about my boobs. All right. So I gave up in the end, and I just wore shirts. And then especially with number 4, it was just, so I just lifted my whole shirt up and had my belly exposed. So the Breastvest allows you to lift your shirt up, keep your belly covered for those postpartum tummies. Or if, like me, you've had 4 kids and you've still got a bit of a wobbly bit, it can cover your tummy, and it allows you access to your nursing bra. So I'll show you with the shirt on. This is prepared earlier. So I've got the black one on. Okay. Also comes in white. It's very light. It's really light, can scrunch up. Once you put it on, you don't need to iron it, okay? It might look, when you pull it out, you shove it in your drawer, hangs up, okay? And it goes all flat. It's really stretchy. So I've got a white shirt on underneath, so you're not going to see my bra. All right, so the idea is you can lift up and just expose one boob, one area of where child's going to feed. And then I used to use all this material here, can I go side on? Yep, to cover bum as they fed and covered my breast. Okay, so the idea, so you can see it's quite, I've got a white shirt on, and it's quite stretchy, goes down halfway down my butt. And I'm wearing a medium size because I'm a size 12-ish. All right, so the idea, so I'll undress now. Okay, so I've got a white shirt on, I'm wearing a bra, okay, is it sits underneath your nursing bra. So it's like an accessory, so you can then, so that you'll have your bra on, and then your shirt goes over the top. And then you can just lift your shirt and feed. It's really good. I think it's great. Now, the straps have, I think you can see it, adjusters, so you can make sure it fits. Now, we've had, we sent some out for some reviews, and some have come back, and sometimes people find these slip off for some reason. I haven't found that. You just got to make sure it's further up. I think it's like a halter. If you think of your halter neck tops, you got to make sure it's in a bit further. It doesn't sit here, it sits up here. So you obviously, if you're nursing, you wear not a bigger top, but usually more covered. You're not wearing little skimpy things. So you put it in just closer, and I find it doesn't fall off. Anyway, if you do find that they tend to slip off, you can make it tighter because they're adjustable. Or the tip is just pop it underneath your nursing bra. So that is the Breastvest. Love to know. Now, it's soft, it's not hot. I wear these at expos and I don't get hot, and we're under those really hot lights. So if you've been to one of the baby expos, they've got those lights behind you, the really bright hot ones. Oh, don't get hot. We're fine. It's not hot. In winter, it's another layer for warmth. Summer, yeah. I wear these for extra length on tops, particularly bright blouses. I can't get them long enough. I need longer. So I use them as an extra layer underneath, or as a bit of a singlet. So I've got two in my stash, so you can use them afterwards. So Breastvest is an accessory, so you can keep wearing your tops. You don't have to keep buying more tops because they're expensive breastfeeding tops. I've seen some for $50, and even the ones at Target, and the ones that go on special are usually the really ugly ones. Anyway, so there you go. That's your Breastvest. I think they're pretty cool, and you can see how it fits. Don't laugh at me. Alrighty. So if you've got any questions, let me know. I'll do a little demo at the end again for you too. So that's your Breastvest. It's not to replace your clothes. It allows you to keep wearing your tops, which I like. Your nice looking tops. So, right. You've got access sorted to your boobs for your kids. Step one. Now, nursing, breastfeeding. I was one of these lucky mamas who starts leaking at 5 months while pregnant. And I'm one of the mamas who, when the milk comes in, it goes everywhere. And the poor children drown as they're nursing. So I was desperate for really good nursing pads. I had a friend who had 3 boys. She didn't leak. She got bigger, and when the milk came in, it didn't leak at all. I was so jealous. So she could be out in public and not have that embarrassing wet stain that you get if you don't have enough absorbency with your nursing pad. And I remember being at the doctor's surgery and Abigail was unwell. This was before all her other issues began. I was sitting and I was with James and we were sitting waiting for the doctor, and the milk came in because she was an hour late because she was sick. My shirt, my bra and everything was absolutely saturated. It was horrible. So I ended up, because when Abigail was born, she was 12 years old. We didn't have the variety you have now. Really jealous. So I would actually use reusable nursing pads and disposable nursing pads because they had the waterproof backing. So I'd actually use both. Sometimes I would use 3. So 2 reusable against the breast, and then one behind that, disposable one in front of it, I should say, to catch any leakage. And I would have a pile beside where I nursed, and I would change every single time, even in between time. So I like to think I have the extreme experience of nursing to help. So let me go through what we have at Apikali, which is similar to lots of other brands out there as well, but we've brought together some different materials and different designs and different sizes as well. So the first type of breast pad you'll see are quite simple. They usually have 1 or 2 layers of bamboo through the middle. They may or may not have a waterproof backing, that's the PUL. And then usually against the breast is a micro fleece. So these are the baby Beehinds. They come in plastic packaging. I'm going to bring it up with them, see if they'll change it, not do this plastic packaging. Doesn't look nice either. Anyway, but it's a really good breast pad. They're about $7.50. So they have micro fleece against the breast, and then you got 2 layers of bamboo and 1 layer of cotton. They're about 11 centimeters in diameter, and then on the back is white PUL on the back. So you get a pair. They're pretty standard. Most cloth nappy brands will do it just, a breast pad, a couple of layers of bamboo, and off we go. And there's really nothing special about them. They will do the job. So they're great for mums who have a medium letdown, little bit of leakage. There you go. All right. So they're baby Beehinds. Next step up is a brand called Twinkle. I like this one. One, because they use cardboard packaging. Thank you, Ellen. Okay, and they do 2 sizes. So they do a 10 centimeter and a 13 centimeter. So the reason you'd go up in a size is for 2 reasons. So either you got really large boobies, or 2, a lot of download, a lot of let down. If only we could download. All right, so Twinkle, they do pretty cotton prints, and I've got a thing come up. Okay, thank you. Pretty cotton prints. They have 1 layer of bamboo fleece, which is a high absorbency, high GSM, high weight bamboo in the middle. And then on the booby nipple side is your bamboo velour. So they're really soft, really, really soft compared to micro fleece, because micro fleece is a polyester. It's not a natural material. We can have a discussion about bamboo later. Okay, but it's a bamboo velour, so they're really, really lovely and soft. Okay, and you get 2. I think they're about $10 for a set. Okay, so there's different designs, but they're a lot softer on the nipples. So if you have sore nipples, particularly for mums who are just beginning, they're a great option, is the bamboo velour. So it's nice and soft. Alrighty. Okay, if you're an organic girl, you got Bummis. Okay, and they come with a little holdy bag. Hi, Hira, how are you? So you get a little travel bag. These are actually a great snack bag too. All right, so they're food grade safe as well. So even if you don't put your breast pads in them, you can take your snacks with you in your handbag, because we all keep snacking when we're nursing. forever eating. Alright, so these ones are 13 centimetres. So you can see they are bigger. I should leave it out of the packet. So as they get bigger, the price goes up, obviously. So there you go. There's got a bigger nursing pad. These are an organic cotton. Okay, you have a choice between just organic cotton, and in the middle is a absorbency centre. So it's not just layers, which a lot of these are, but that's what's in these. So they're very, very absorbent. You can get it lined in the back with PUL or not. Okay, but you get 2 pairs or 4 of them in each pack for Bummis, and a little travel pack as well. So there you go, and they're bigger. All right, so when you're choosing, you want to look at how big. So you can have large boobs and you have a medium let down or a little bit, you might need a larger. These were good for me. Alrighty, so I'm a size D. Do I want to do this or not? This could be a bit embarrassing. Okay, so if you're just looking at it, so there you go. So these would have been no good for me when I was nursing at all. These would have been a whole lot better because they're bigger. And I wish they were around. Okay, so the ones in the shops are usually quite small. Alrighty, moving on. So these ones have just come in. These ones are from Apple Cheeks. And I have these in because they're huge. I'm going to let me open. There's a pack of 6 or 3 pairs. They're really big. But what's different? So they're 14 centimetres across. Alright, they're trim. But what's different is there's 2 layers of bamboo up here and 3 layers down the bottom. Okay, and they come with or without a PUL backing as well, and it's a bamboo cotton against the nipple. So for those who, particularly for night time, if you're feeding, so if you have a really big let down, which I did, there's more absorbency down the bottom because it's not like you spray up, or sometimes you might. Okay, it's down the bottom. So particularly overnight, these are great for overnight because there's enough more absorbency down the bottom, because when you're laying, you can also place them in your bra instead of being straight across and you're laying on your side, you can go that way if you know it's going to go that way. Or if you're nursing bub in bed, you can move it that way. All right. So I like those. That's why we have those, which I thought was a really nifty idea. So mums with heavy letdowns, even if you leak and you take them to work, these would be great as well because there's more absorbency in them down the bottom. Okay, so you can wear them all day if you're just a light leaker. Now, if you don't like bamboo, because some people don't like bamboo, we have Fresh Moon, which is by Sheepish Grins. Theirs is an oval shape. Okay, these ones are organic cotton and hemp. There's no PUL layer. So if you have, they're well sealed. It's a plastic container again. They're well sealed, but they're not too thick. But if they're an oval shape, so you can go straight up and down like that. Or if you find you leak down, you can place it more and you got more across. Okay, it's just a different design. Okay, and then the last one is this one has a wool interlock in it on the backing. So wool will help push it back in. You don't need to analyze it, but it's also absorbent. So there's a lot of absorbency in the wool, which decreases on thickness. Now, obviously there's different designs. You'll see some that have been sewn. I'll see if I can do it. And you'll see that they've been sewn across from the middle out to form a little bit of a cup. So it goes like this. All right. Much of a muchness. It can take some of the bulk away from some bulkier pads. I think Close nursing pads do them. Much of a muchness. Alright, how to care for your nursing pads. Okay, you need a little wash bag, little net wash bag that has room in it to move. Don't try and stuff them all into one little bag. This isn't a net bag, but your little lingerie bag. You just put them all in there and wash them. Every 1 to 2 days, okay? If you leave it, remember it's milk. So if you leave milk out for a day, it goes off. So make sure you wash them every 1 to 2 days. Good agitation, enough water, a good detergent, all of those things. Okay, a bit like your nappies. You can chuck them in with your nappies, that's fine as well. I used to. As long as you've got a good wash routine and enough water going through. Dry them in the sun, in a nice breeze. Have enough. How many do you need? It's very much personal circumstances. So I knew mums who would get away with about 4 pairs. They'd wear them all day at work and then come home, wash them, and that was it, one overnight. So they wash every 1 to 2 days. Me, I wouldn't need, if I bought all reusable, I reckon 20 pairs at least is what I would have needed, but I would have saved a heap of money on those disposable ones. Now, going out and about, there are a few options. And depending on how you have your nappy bag, or if you have a nursing bag, or your handbag, all depends on how you have it all sorted, all right? Now, you can have, like if you know you're going to use 2, you have just a little bag, use that one. If you know you use a few more, you can put them into a little zipper. Then you've got, some people like so that's a small one, small wet bag. Some people like a little bit of a bigger one. You can fit wipes in there as well, if you need to take wipes. But if you find you're out and about a lot, you can get a 2-pocket wet bag. Put your freshies in the front and your dirty ones in the back. Alright, and then there's more options. So you can definitely go out and style and nurse. Where are we? There's the zipper. You know when they do the new zippers? It's always in the centre. Alrighty, okay. So, nursing pads. Let's recap. The basic nursing pad is about 10-11 centimetres across, microfleece against the nipple, and with or without a PUL backing, and usually a couple of layers of bamboo. That's your very basic nursing pad. You can then move up in size, so they can become bigger, about 13 centimetres. Bigger again, so the apple cheeks ones have extra absorbency in the bottom third, particularly good if you have large breasts or a huge download. And you can still get hemp and wool. And then going out and about, you got your bags. There you go. So if you've got any questions regarding nursing pads, let me know. I'd love to know your experience and how you're going, if you use them or if you don't use them, or if you prefer a certain brand or a certain style. I'd love to know. Share with some other mums. Yeah, there's your nursing pads. There's a great variety available now. It makes me really happy. All right, so the Breastvest. I'll finish with the Breastvest. I'm wearing it. There you go. So that's the Breastvest. I'm wearing the black one. Step back. They're really long. So I've got a white shirt on. It comes to there. Alright, so the Breastvest. Okay, so it's a nursing singlet. Allows you to nurse. So it's a nursing singlet. But you can keep wearing your normal tops. I have tiny titties, but massive duh. Would the Bummis bigger ones fit? Or best to use the smaller ones I would go a larger one. Here. Now the phone's going off. I'm ignoring it. Okay, so here I would actually use a larger one, seeing you have a big download, because you want the absorbency. If you go the smaller ones, I found if I didn't have it in there properly, because you've got to think your nipple and the areola also gets a little bit larger. So my nipple's also got quite large. If it's not on there properly, it's going to leak out. And I always found it was always around this area. Okay, so I would go, so there's the large, who's this? That's Bummis. Okay, so you can see, you can bring it down a bit and you've got more underneath. And a larger one shouldn't show up as much in your bra as well. So some nursing bras are quite thin and can show through, unless you've got a really great nursing bra. I like the really thick, nearly corset ones because they really kept everything where it should be. So I'd go a larger one. So you had the Bummis and the apple cheeks were good. Apple cheeks are a little bit bigger. So there's a bit of science in a nursing pads. What's I saying? So I hope that answers your question here. All right. So Breastvest is a nursing accessory and allows you to keep wearing your tops. The straps are adjustable. Here, I'm wearing a size 12. Usually you just get your bra, just your normal shirt size. So it goes 8 to 10, all the way up to 16 to 18. I'm sorry for the smaller mamas and the larger mamas. Okay, so it's not this measurement, it's around under here. That's the measurement you want. Okay, they're really light and really stretchy. So, and then the idea, so if this was my bra, you can nurse and cover your belly, which is really good. Okay, and then you can lift your shirt and nurse. And then I used to wear quite flowing tops, and I'd use this to cover just around their mouth and as much of my boob as possible. Unless you're a liberated mama and can just let it go. That's not me. There you go. I hope you've had fun. I have. I've had a bit of fun. It's not very often I'm a model for products. Alrighty. What's happening? As I said, we're having a bit of fun with some games. It's our 5th birthday this month. It's huge. I'm getting ready for the US. It's happening. There's lots of plans happening. I'm talking to the suppliers, and there's going to be a little mascot. I'll share that with you. He's going to come around with me. We're going to have a bit of fun with that. I'll let you know who that is and what's happening. It's just waiting for it to arrive. How's he doing? How's this happening? Oh, we're busy, always busy in the warehouse. We've got new stock coming from Funky Fluff, and I'll be sharing all the new prints the rest of this week. So check out on the Apikali Facebook page. I'll share all the prints for you. Yeah, having a ball. So have some fun with the games coming up throughout the month to celebrate our 5th birthday. We've got some more competitions coming up for you guys as well, only in the Cloth Nappy Doctor Chats Facebook group. Yeah, having fun. And I'll draw the winner from our breast... I don't know if you can hear it. Now the dishwasher's just turned on. Phenomenal. And I'll draw the winners to the breastfeeding week competition we held. You get 2 Breastvests and some Bummis nursing pads. Alrighty. I am off to keep working actually. And I will talk to you guys. If you've got any questions, pop them below. I'll answer them throughout the day. But thanks for joining in. I hope you had fun. I hope I entertained your little ones, hopefully too. And maybe you got a moment to drink a hot cup of tea. To be nice. I might go have a cuppa actually. Alrighty. I think the technology worked, and I'm off.